Congratulations for your title, Miss Gay America 2022.
Yes.
It's a great moment for you because I know you try 8 times to win this crown. It's a great moment. I imagine a full emotion for you.
Absolutely. Yes, my given name is Dex Poindexter. I am from West Monroe, Louisiana. I am 33 years old. Professionally, I work as a quality assurance manager for a private collections company. And by night, I bring to you the stage illusion of Dextaci. I competed for 8 years to become Miss Gay America 2022.
I read your biography and I see when you are youngest, you want to become Miss America. Why do you want to become Miss America when you are a young boy?
Yeah, so when you're a little boy, when you're a kid, you're just such a sponge and you love to imitate stuff and you love to, mimic stuff. And I always just found such amusement when it came to the real Miss America pageant system. So I would, drape a cover on my back and pretend to walk around like I was a beauty queen, never really knowing that that was something that even existed up the road for me. And here we are all these years later, and I'm actually Miss Gay America.
You are the Miss America of drag queen in United States.
Exactly.
It's the same. It's the same pageant.
Yes. The biggest difference is to be Miss Gay America, you have to be born biologically a male. You do have to be 21 versus the Miss America system where you have to be a biological female. There is an age limit, and there's also some scholarship and schooling requirements and things like that that go along with that.
And I have read the different part of this competition. In your competition, you have a male interview. What is it?
Male interview, an 8-minute category, very much like what we're doing, where the panel of judges interview a contestant as to or asking the reasons why they should be chosen for the job to be Miss Gay America. So they ask them a series of questions. It can be very administration-based questions, or it can be something personal or heartfelt or emotional. So they kind of like to gauge the spectrum of how personal you can be versus how hard you can be in an admin type world.
And why do you think this year is your year? Why do you think you have won the crown of Miss Gay America this year and not before?
I think fate has a weird way of playing tricks on us, and I think everything has a certain time and a place. And I think every no that I was given my first 7 times led up to this yes. I'm somebody that loves Miss Gay America for the longevity of the history that it stands for. And what better way to stand on the shoulders of giants that came before me, all of the other Miss Gay Americas that have paved the way. And here I am, the 50th anniversary, which is so significant because everybody wants to be Miss America, but it's even more of an honor to be the pivotal 50th anniversary, the golden Miss Gay America.
And when I read your biography, and in this biography, you say when you quit the high school, you become drag queen, but your focus is to win Miss Gay America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I salute your determination.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, 8 times to win the crown. You are a great competitor and a great Miss Gay America because you know all part of this competition.
Yes, thank you.
Wow. And what is your best part in this competition? Is mal interview, every gun, or creative costume? What is your best part?
I would definitely have to say my best, the best part of my contest or competitive package would have to be talent. In Miss Gay America, you have an assortment of contestants that compete in different types of talents. You have dancers, you have comedians, you have ventriloquism. I mean, the possibilities are endless in pageantry. But my best asset or my best talent would have to be my ability to sing live. As drag queens, we most of us do lip sync or we look like celebrities in pantomime, but I actually use my real voice when I compete. So I think that's definitely the one thing that is my best, category or my best thing that I bring to the pageant. Definitely. So this year's theme was Queen of the Universe. So what it was is, as a contestant, in the order that we qualified, it was based on a first come, first served basis on the country that you wanted to portray. So I did want to get kind of creative. I didn't want to be so predictable because I knew contestants were going to choose, very mainstream country. So I kind of started thinking outside of the box and came across Vatican City, which is actually the smallest country in the world. And I do have a Catholic background, so I thought it was really unique that I got to choose Vatican City. And I didn't want to go necessarily like a female Pope route because that has been done in mainstream and media, like on the Met Gala carpets. So I did want to kind of create something that was very out of this world. So me and my costumer, we thought up of this big, gigantic guardian angel, type figure. And that's what I was. So I was kind of like a battle angel. If the Pope were to have a guardian angel, that's what I portrayed. And it was pretty insane. It was pretty awesome. Well, luckily, the good part about Miss Gay America is you do have to be all boy or all man to compete. So the drag comes off and the drag goes back on. So usually during my 8 to 5, I'm myself, but at night I'm doing things as Miss Gay America, such as these interviews. I have another interview later where I'll get in makeup. So really, anytime that's not really my 8 to 5, it's truly dedicated to being Miss Gay America in any capacity.
And you start drag queen, you start Dextaci when you are 12 years ago, it's right? You start your drag queen 10 or 12 years ago?
Yes. So I started doing drag in March of 2009, and then I started to compete for the Miss Gay America pageant system in June of 2010.
It's only to compete at Miss Gay America because you start drag queen?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You would like to want this title. You deserve this title. You are the great Miss Gay America.
Oh, thank you.
And when you are
so in drag, you obviously, when we get in drag and we get our makeup and wigs on, you do kind of transform not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. There's lots of things as Dextaci that I couldn't get away with as Dex. I think she's a little bit more outgoing and creative, and she's a little bit more outspoken versus Dex, who's just a little bit more reserved. So yeah, definitely there is a huge change there when the transformation all goes into play. The message that I would want to first and foremost leave is anything that you set your mind to, you can accomplish it. If I was told no multiple times, I know that you too can get your yes moment. And also to make sure that you're paying attention to all the people that got you there along the way in any facet of your life, whether it's your career, your education, or your extracurricular. Make sure that you give thanks and give back to those people that put you where you are. And then secondly, I want to bring awareness to different platforms such as cancer, HIV, AIDS, animal rights, all of that. I think everything deserves attention. And that's what my message and my legacy would be as Miss Gay America.
And you become the spokeswoman for the Miss Gay American Foundation, Miss Gay America Excellent Foundation. Can you tell me more about this foundation?
Yes, the Miss Gay America Excellence Foundation is giving back to the community.
Oh, and what make this foundation? She create fundraising, she create events. What is the purpose of this foundation?
The main focus of it is to cultivate, mentor, and motivate LGBT youth and make sure that they have the resources necessary in their individual communities to make sure that they have safe havens, education, job opportunities, where they can really learn leadership skills to make them a better contributing citizen to their communities.
I imagine you love Miss Gay America. You become a role model for a lot of drag queen, future drag queen in the United States. Do you like to become a role model?
Yes. So, ironically, the Miss Gay America pageant system does pride itself in being an all-boy pageant system where you do have to live your life as a man. Usually, there's no pleasure or any type of fetish that goes along with our art form. I have no intention on being a woman, but I strictly use drag as an artistic outlet and as an expression, and then also use it to utilize those platforms and have a bigger voice to, draw attention or awareness to those platforms.
After Miss Gay America, what is your next focus? Do you want to try RuPaul Dress Race, the TV show of drag queen? Do you want to try to compete in this show?
Ironically, Miss Gay America is all that I have really ever wanted. Miss Gay America, when I started drag, I didn't know what Miss Gay America was, but when I did find out, that's what I knew I wanted to be. That's what I wanted to be a part of. I do have lots of friends and sisters that have been a part of TV shows like RuPaul's Drag Race and things like that. I think it would be nice to be a part of those things one day, but I really don't have any ambition to want to do that. But I do love every facet about being Miss Gay America. And I think that I get my checklist personally, checked off with being in the Miss Gay America pageant system. Miss Gay America allows you to travel extensively, just like the reality TV show queens, but on a a smaller platform. However, there's no telling the possibilities that open and the doors that open once you do complete your reign as Miss Gay America. You just never know. Yeah. Miss Gay America is just like Miss America, where when you win that's the cutoff, versus the girl pageant scene where they have Miss Universe, Miss USA. Like Miss USA gets you to Miss Universe. A lot of the gay pageant systems like Miss Gay America, Miss Gay USA, Continental Entertainer of the Year, All-American Goddess, when you win those, that is the cream of the crop in your lane. Those pageant systems are made to be the best of the best in what they stand for. So when you win these, there's really no need to go to an international or a worldwide pageant, because to win this already, there's such prestige and such honor in each one of those individual pageant systems. My love happens to be Miss Gay America, which is the oldest one with the longest running history. I definitely would have to say, don't get scared or intimidated by the structure of Miss Gay America, because the system that's in place and the rubrics that are in place aren't there to scare you, but it's there to manicure you. A lot of people in the Miss Gay America pageant system, outside of the drag world or female impersonation, they're very successful in their everyday lives. They have great educations, they have great careers, and that's because all the time that they contributed to the Miss Gay America pageant system. So win, draw, or lose, when you enter Miss Gay America, know that you will be rewarded at the end of the day. No matter the heartache, there is a silver lining in those losses. So come in with an open heart and an open mind and just be a sponge and learn and grow, because I promise you, things you learn in the pageant system will definitely contribute to your real world experiences as well. Yeah, my first reaction was just kind of a pause and just a shock, because all of these years just flashed before my eyes. I remember being, 20 and not 21 yet, and just really reliving all of those memories back, and knowing, while I'm proud that I won, something else that ran through my mind is that's the last time my name is going to be announced as the actual winner of any, as an actual winner in that time. So kind of bittersweet, I've won and I've accomplished it, but also something else that ran through my mind is this is kind of the end for those heartaches, and it's the end of those brainstorms and all those plannings and everything that you've ever dreamed up. It's all come to an end.
And what is the first action? What is the first thing you make after your crowning? What do you make after your crowning? What after your crowning? What is the first thing you make after your crowning? You call your mother. You eat.
Well, yeah, the first thing that I did was, as Miss Gay America, there's lots of administrative duties that go into place. So immediately after crowning, you take your photographs with your top 5 and your top 10, and then also your support network of people that were there to support you. Then you have to go immediately into your contract signing, which they go over all of the job duties that entail to be Miss Gay America. After that, then I went back to my hotel, where I was greeted by a lobby full of people that were there at the pageant with open arms. And then, yes, I did get back to my hotel room and I did eat, because I was in drag for almost 10 hours that day. Getting in drag, doing Miss Gay America, celebrating with people, and then finally getting out of it. So it was definitely a long day, but eating was exactly what I needed to do.
Earth USA say me, I eat chocolate because I have no chocolate during 2 months. And she has she has some chocolate too late, and after crowning, she go to eat chocolate. And what is the reaction of your family?
Well, luckily, my family is very supportive of this. I do come from a very artistic, liberal type family. My mom was a music teacher and a Catholic school teacher, ironically. So the arts and things like that have always been very natural for us. So different walks of life have always been welcome. They're very, very supportive. My father is deceased. He passed away in 2005. But my mother supports me wholeheartedly in everything that I do. And also my sisters, nieces and nephews, great nieces and nephews as well. So my family is 100% on board, and they're very, very supportive of me and my artistic outlets.
And your partner, have you a partner in the life?
Nope, no partner in life, single.
Have you a message to find a new partner?
Hopefully.
What do you search? Have you some search about the lover, your next lover?
Well, as Miss Gay America, you're really, really busy anyway, so I don't even know if I would even have time to invest in a relationship, to be quite honest. My supreme goal is to definitely inspire people, not just pageant contestants, but to inspire people to never give up on their dream. No matter how many times you're getting no, always strive, always continue, because if you felt something in your gut many years ago and you've never accomplished it, it's probably still right, and it's probably going to happen. So just keep pushing no matter what goal you're trying to achieve, and you'll achieve that one day.
And you think you have the time to find this goal? to have the time to attend, to pass this goal during only 1 year. It's a great goal.
Yeah, definitely. Now, the good thing about Miss Gay America is you're a part of the history forever. So things that you may start as Miss Gay America, they may not even be finished until many years up the road. I love music and the arts, and I'm a huge supporter of pageantry as well. So when I'm not involved in drag or Miss Gay America, I'm actually out there supporting others as well. So that's really what interests me, is anything that's performance related or artistic.
And what is your favorite singer in life?
My favorite singer is kind of a not your run-of-the-mill average singer. My favorite singer is a Louisiana-based musician. He's famous. His name is Aaron Neville. He's an old soul singer, like R&B and Creole music. Aaron Neville is my favorite singer.
And who is your all-time favorite beauty queen?
Oh, I would definitely have to say my all-time favorite beauty queen. It's a tough race between two people. Charlize Theron is one of them, but the person that probably takes the cake would be Julia Roberts. She's my all-time favorite actress, beauty queen. She's ditzy, she's fun. I absolutely adore her.
You hope to meet Julia Roberts in the future?
Yes.
I have discovered, I have make some charge, and we have in a few weeks a documentary about Miss Gay America. Can you tell me more information about this documentary?
Yes, the documentary was placed on hold due to some COVID restraints. So we want to make sure that we keep everybody safe. But once it does lift, the documentary is going to be showcasing different contestants and the different things that they went through, both good and bad, that ultimately led them to the Miss Gay America pageant system. It'll go into the lives of everybody, both on stage as well as off, and really getting to know the people behind the makeup, and also what they showcase on stage as well, and how talented and artistic they can be too. And
where I can find this documentary? Which channel must watch? I must watch this documentary. It's on which channel?
It's not on a specified channel yet, because they're still in the planning stages of it. So we don't know which platform it's going to be on, but rest assured, once it does go live, you will know about it. You'll see it everywhere.
What is your guilty pleasure in life?
Oh, my guilty pleasure in life would definitely have to be my obsession with pickles and popcorn. I absolutely, if I had to eat one thing for the rest of my life, for every meal, pickles would have to be my guilty pleasure. It just has to be.
Popcorn. Sugar popcorn, sugar popcorn or salsa popcorn?
Just regular buttered popcorn, nothing fancy, just the old-fashioned buttered popcorn. So you can definitely say I love going to the movies.
What is your favorite movies?
Ironically, my favorite movie of all time is Miss Doubtfire. I also love Grease 2. I also love Pretty Woman. I also love Fried Green Tomatoes. I love anything Disney. I love Hairspray. There's so many, but those definitely would have to be some of my favorites. Also, Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies too.
And are you desperate if you lose your phone? Are you a desperate woman, a desperate drag queen if you lose your phone?
If I lose my phone, I definitely lose a lifeline, because I do have a busy day job. And then obviously with being Miss Gay America, you have to have a way to contact and be able to be accessible at all times. So if I lost my cell phone, I worry that life just can't go on the same because I have to stay connected to people.
And what is your favorite apps on your phone?
Oh, my absolute favorite app would have to be Facebook. And I also love Amazon Prime. I can get real in trouble with Amazon Prime spending all that money.
And what is the first apps you watch when you wake up?
The first apps I watch or look at. Yeah, I definitely look at Facebook. I also like to check my email to make sure nothing went on while I was asleep. I also like Instagram, and I check those as well. Yeah, I think social media impact is very, very important, both good and bad. I really wish that Facebook, for example, and other platforms would be able to spread wildfire like they do on bad topics that they do for good. If you ever notice when there's controversy or something bad on Facebook, it tends to spread more than good messages. So I feel that if we could put all that effort from negative energy into positive, it'd be much better. And that could really be the social impact that we need, is definitely on stuff like Facebook, getting that out there.
During the pandemic, I imagine you use a lot of social media. In what way do you think you have positively influence your community?
The way I did that was during the pandemic. A lot of the nightclubs, event halls, and bars were shut down. So the way that I, impacted my community is when we were able to perform, all of the money that I, collected during my ballad number, I actually gave back to a local charity of choice. Those things ranged from food banks to animal rights, HIV/AIDS awareness chapters, things like that. So that's how I was able to contribute back to my community during a pandemic.
And what did you learn about yourself during this shutdown, during this pandemic?
I definitely found out about myself that mental health is very, very important. Because the whole world can change overnight, and it truly did. So I really think making sure that my head was on my shoulders and making sure that every facet of my life, in the event that COVID or something like COVID was to ever hit again, do I have the safety nets in place to make sure that my life still continues to go off without a hitch? And
you talk about mental health. We have learned the death of Miss USA 2019. Chelsea. It's a tragic death. Do you think a beauty queen have a lot of pressure to become a great title holder, to become a great voices? Do you think it's the death of Chelsea is the result of the reign of Miss USA 2019 for her?
It's definitely a tragedy, and my condolences go out to her family and her friends. As any type of entertainer, singer, pageant queen, beauty king, whatever, when you're in the limelight, people tend to forget that you're human. People tend to see entertainers in a different light, thinking that we're invincible, that we don't have feelings, but we hurt, we cry, we ache, we moan. We're happy, we're sad, just like everybody else. And I think it's really important to make sure that if you need help or you're feeling hesitant about something, that you do reach out, because there are people that care. There are resources out there for you. So I hope that if anybody's out there that can hear this, make sure you're reaching out to the resources, because I promise you, if you do reach out, someone is going to care and assist you to the very best of their ability to make sure that you don't do anything that you would regret, but more importantly, the people that you leave behind.
And you, like Miss Gay America, do you feel some pressure?
Oh, definitely. As Miss Gay America, you are one of the leaders of the gay community, and not only the gay community, but the LGBTQ plus community. There is a lot of pressure that goes in with being Miss Gay America. There's lots of administrative duties that have to take place and be done, but also on stage things as well. Miss Gay America does pride itself with being the best of the best, both on stage as well as off stage. So just as reputable and entertaining that you have to be on stage, you have to be a very approachable, very congenial individual off stage. And I feel that I get that great balance of both of those characteristics on and off stage.
You become a voice for the LGBT community. What do you think? It's a good or not? The pageant opens the door to the transgender woman like Miss USA this year. Do you think it's a good way for the transgender woman?
Well, unfortunately, Miss Gay America doesn't allow transgender contestants that have cosmetic enhancements from the neck down. However, there are many other pageant systems that are very sisterly to the Miss Gay America pageant system. The one that pops to my head first is Miss Gay USA, which was founded a little bit right after Miss Gay America, which did allow transgender contestants to compete. However, throughout the years, there was a lot of the constriction and a lot of the severity on the rules of transsexuals being able to compete in Miss Gay America. You can, in fact, be a transgender woman and compete in Miss Gay America, but you still can't have any of those feminizing surgeries or enhancements from the neck down. So if you come as you are, you can still compete, but Miss Gay America still prohibits the use of hormones and cosmetic enhancements from the neck down that make you appear more feminine.
And do you think it's a good way to open Miss USA to the transgender woman?
Absolutely. I think we live in a day and age now where gender norms are coming down, and that's okay because, through time, we've always called each other man and girl. So really, it's just, it's coming to life now. So I think it's really a really great thing that these people are living their lives and putting their best foot forward and getting to fulfill things that they've always thought that they may not could do, but now they actually can do. A message for my fans would be thank you so much for the love and support through all of these years. Little did I know many years ago that this was even possible. But throughout the years, with all the love and support, those breadcrumbs throughout the years, all those no's turned into my yes, finally. And if anybody's out there listening that's a fan, a potential fan, or just an avid listener, make sure you go with your heart and never let anyone try to derail you from your dreams. Keep going, keep pushing, because I promise you, always think of your dreams as a question of when and not if.